as well as the Provincial Police Commissioner, Lieutenant General Nkwanazi, senior managers from the Department of Correctional Services and other departments, distinguished guests, officials, sponsors and supporters of our various programs as a department, inmates, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Thank you for joining us today to celebrate a remarkable achievement within our correctional services. It is gratifying, equally heartwarming, to honor the commendable efforts and successes of our inmates who have dedicated themselves to personal development through education whilst in incarceration. Program Director, let us acknowledge that our criminal justice system is designed not only to correct errant behavior, but also to rehabilitate individuals who have made mistakes. As a result, it is essential that we recognize the potential for change and growth within every person, regardless of their past actions. Hence, we took a decision to prioritize formal education as a critical program within the correctional system so that it could play this crucial role of self-development and instilling discipline. In our pursuit of a crime-free South Africa, it is imperative that we recognize the transformative power of education behind bars. What we need to understand is that this is not just an issue of social justice, but rather it is an investment in the future of our society. We have seen over the years inmates achieving excellent results in their grade 12 exams, and they continue to do so. We must be proud and support them in their journey of self-realization, dedication, and excellence. As the Minister pronounced, the 2023 academic year demonstrated once again the capacity, the potential, and the brilliant minds within the correctional walls. We applaud the inmates. We thank the educators for their dedication. Equally, we applaud the heads of center who provide stellar support and also serve as catalysts for the formal education program to thrive and produce these wonderful outcomes. Esteemed guests, the Department of Basic Education has been with us throughout this journey. Someone may ask, what is there for basic education? Why even bother to care for people who have caused pain and suffering? And the answer to this question is simple. Education provides a pathway for individuals to transform their lives, to broaden their horizons, essentially to be rehabilitated, to be able to play a meaningful and productive role in society as they get integrated. Our needs as the department continue to be unique. One typical example, some of the inmates are above the gazetted ages to be in full-time school. We look upon basic education to unlock such challenges. An increasing number of female inmates, surpassing 4,000, has necessitated that formal schools in our female centers be established. Basic education has already assisted with the Johannesburg female prison, and there is more of such assistance coming. By investing in the education of inmates, basic education is saying to correctional services, let us work together and demonstrate to those behind bars that they are not forgotten or discarded, but rather they are individuals capable of change. When our inmates excel academically, we have all the right to rejoice and affirm that a well-educated individual is more likely to become law-abiding and a productive member of society. To the awards recipients, your journey has not been easy. but your commitment to education speaks volumes about your character and determination. My message to you is in few words. Use the knowledge we have gained to break down barriers and create new possibilities for yourselves and those around you. Your success is a beacon of hope, inspiring others to believe in the transformative power of education. May your educational journey continue to illuminate the path towards a brighter and more promising future. Colleagues, as we celebrate this milestone, let us not forget the importance of continued support and encouragement. Let us continue to advocate for educational opportunities within our communities. It has now been proven that by providing education within the correctional system, we are able to foster personal growth, rehabilitation, and attainment of a positive societal change. I want to convey special words of gratitude to the leadership that has joined us in this department. Obviously, the MEC for Education, who are assisting her here in order to make sure that we extend the vistas of an educated community, even in our correctional centers. We appreciate the support that you give to us, yourself in the province, your counterparts in the other provinces, and as well as the national department. Legas, we appreciate you taking the time to come and join us here. As was said earlier, these are your people. They say it in English, they have subjects. But in our language, who are committing these crimes, who end up in our centers, who, in terms of our policies as the democratic government, should not rot in jail. They must go back as rehabilitated and useful citizens. It's important, therefore, that when we return them to where they came from in the first place, they must be accepted by our communities, by our leaders, so that they become a better membership of our community and society. All the other departments that were here, we appreciate, as well as the private sector companies that have been mentioned, your presence here, the support that you continue to give. The leadership of the department at the head of center level, area management, regional level, all of you, this department will not be where it is if it were not for your commitment and dedication to the cause that you've decided to support. Once again, let us extend our congratulations to the inmates who have passed their exams, educators and all other officials for availing themselves to the service of corrections. May your achievements inspire others within our community to embark on their educational journey, fostering hope, resilience, and a commitment to positive change. Do convey my personal gratitude, those who work in the office of the minister especially, my gratitude to the minister. He is doing an excellent job. As the world has seen, not just in the Department of Correctional Services and the Department of Justice and Constitutional Development. He has taken on one of the fiercest characters in terms of nationhood in the world. The Israeli state and government led a formidable team of lawyers to go and fight this Goliath in the International Court of Justice. He is renowned now the world over as a representative, true representative of a government such as ours, a government that has waited for more than 300 years in order to ensure that our people are liberated, a government that led the nation, that leads the nation, that has experienced something worse, in fact, than genocide, something worse than slavery. And therefore, it was incumbent upon us, therefore, that as a government led by a democratically elected organization, the ANC, to ensure that we make our mark. People are saying that we are hitting above our own weights, but that is not the case. We are one of the leading nations in the country. And Minister Lamola, when he led that team of lawyers from South Africa, he was doing what is expected of a nation like ours. No nation in the world was prepared to take on the Israeli. Powerful nations in the Middle East, rich in oil and other resources, have not been able to take up the cause of justice against the annihilation of a people by a community that has been known to have suffered genocide. You wouldn't have expected something like that to have been committed by a nation that is a descendant of people who themselves were subjected to genocide. But nonetheless, I wanted to congratulate him for having taken on the task that was given to him by the President of the Republic of South Africa, Matamela Ramaphosa, and execute it in the efficient manner that he did. Even if the outcome were to, unlikely as that is, to be negative. But the fact that we've taken the cudgels and stood up for a downtrodden people is itself a victory for the cause of justice. Thank you very much.